Welcome back. The Fremont County Department of Human Services describes this caregiver as a predator who used her relationship to profit off of an elderly man with dementia.
Now, they presented their evidence to law enforcement, but Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Ross getting conflicting information about what happened to the case file.
For months, the sheriff's office told us they couldn't find any records or investigation related to this case. But we know through interviews and court records that Joseph Kendall's daughter and Adult Protective Services, which operates under the Department of Human Services, reported the caregiver to them. Nothing was done. Now this man's family is demanding accountability and justice. Melody Milam worked her way into Joseph Kendall's life after an encounter at this Walmart pharmacy. He was picking up a prescription. She was a pharmacy tech. Soon after, Milam became his caregiver and started managing his finances.
She has a responsibility to make sure that he's taken care of and his money is not squandered.
Milam was appointed power of attorney and spent money lavishly, according to Karen Clive.
They went on cruises, which he wanted to do. She traveled with him. He loves traveling. But everything was on Dad's dime. Everything.
No crime there, but neighbors grew suspicious.
Later on, I got calls from his neighborhood saying, this girl is taking antiques out of the house. We don't know what she's doing with your father.
Then came the real shocker. In February 2018, Milam puts Kendall into a nursing home and moves into his house.
She lived there until July of 2018. Rent-free, didn't pay any bills or anything.
Here's this individual who's supposed to be caring for your father, so why would he need to go into a nursing home?
She claimed that she was not able to be with him all the time. She had a job.
The Department of Human Services opened an investigation and found questionable spending. Court records show Milam withdrew money and gave it to her children. Kendall's attorney told the judge, quote, she stole all the money. DHS found some of the transfers went to a daughter of hers. And court records also show Milam paid off her credit card obligations with Kendall's money, sold one of his vehicles, and took out a reverse mortgage on the house.
The fact that she was living in that house, had a reverse mortgage on that house, and having Dad just put in a nursing home, I'm not okay with it.
The judge revoked Milam's power of attorney and awarded full guardianship and conservatorship to his daughter, but no charges were filed.
Adult Protective Services sent the case over to the Sheriff's Department, and whoever received that, the deputy or the clerk or whoever, had quit their job and taken the files with them. I went to speak with the Sheriff's Department, and that's when I got that information.
But you're adamant, 100% positive that you reported this to the sheriff's office and APS had been in contact with the sheriff's office?
Yes, 100%.
Since November 2018, we've been asking the sheriff's office about what happened to this case, since the district attorney says she hasn't received anything to review. The sheriff's office told us via email they searched for a record of the case and found nothing. But court transcripts show the Department of Human Services told the judge they did report the case to law enforcement and tried to provide them with documentation.
All of his gold that he had in the house, he had gold coins and Krugerrands, and he had a silver collection, and he had antiques throughout the whole house. All of that was gone.
Did you ever tell the sheriff's office yourself that, hey, when I went to my father's house, there's coins that are missing, there's antiques that are missing, can you guys investigate this?
I did.
And what was the answer?
The deputy declined.
But that still does not explain what happened with the information the Department of Human Services reported. After pressing the sheriff's office for more answers, newly elected Sheriff Alan Cooper told me they did have a record of DHS and Karen Clive reporting this case, but said the detective in charge no longer works there and now lives out of state.
What Ms. Milam did was wrong. What happened with the file was wrong. Somebody dropped the ball.
Despite our first inquiry to the sheriff's office about this case nearly 6 months ago, Sheriff Cooper says he only learned we were asking about this matter late last week. He says his office is willing to investigate this case but needs Miss Clive to bring her evidence and meet with one of the captains. We've passed along that information to Miss Clive and DHS, and we'll let you know what happens. Watching out for you, Eric Ross, News 5 Investigates.
Eric, thanks. And we also reached out to Melody Milam multiple times last week to try and get her side of the story. We have not heard back.